Oh, damn it. Welcome back to episode 43 on the Minecraft Survival. We're currently starting this episode in the Nether Fortress, and we are looking for the armor trim.
Oh, I really should have rung a shield. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, there's loads. Oh, there's loads of them. Oh, there's loads of them. One. Oh, two. There we go. Bingo. Killed him. Not what we want. There's no chest. No. Killed him. So no head. Not what we want. Oh, there's a chest down here. Still not what we want. Take the horse armor, but we can craft that now. Whoop. We got it! We finally got it! I've spent an hour. Oh, Jesus. We got it! Hey! I'm trying to talk to the viewers here. Leave me alone. I have gone to multiple bastions just for this, the rib armor trim. I'm going to tell you why we need this later on in the video, but we now need to find our way back home. So, now that we have got all of our stuff, there is one last block that we need to collect an abundance of. I mentioned in the last episode, after we'd built this lovely bridge, that we are going to be building a little blacksmith lost in this forest, or, well, lack of forest at the moment. We are going to build that today, but I need to go collect more mangrove because I am out. The mangrove forest. Let's get on with digging up some of these trees. So there we go. We have got all of our stuff nicely. We are going to be using a very large range of blocks. This is not the final block palette that we're going to be using. This is going to be the basic bare bones. I'm going to do some detailing, hopefully. We're going to try and make this an awesome build. Obviously, if you haven't watched the last two episodes on the Minecraft Survival series, we have been working over here. This is our granite castle, and I decided I want to build this because I don't like granite, but I found a really nice fish tank ornament, and I think it's looking pretty good so far. And we are making this entire area one big expansive little environment, and we are going to work over here in front of the castle. My mission today is to get a blacksmith. We're going to have a lone little blacksmith hidden within the forest, because this is all going to be a forest eventually. We're going to have big trees, and it's going to hide nicely in the middle of it. It's just going to tell like a cute little story of a guy that used to live here, and it's just going to, yeah. On the outside of the castle walls, we are going to finally build a blacksmith. I've been meaning to build a blacksmith for a very long time, so I'm super pleased to be getting onto it. I want it to be like a cute house. We're going to have like a mangrove roof. We're going to have like a thatch kind of white, pale second floor walls, and then the bottom is going to be bricks. It's going to, not bricks, sorry, it's going to be stone bricks. We have a little foundry forge on the bottom floor, and then the house is going to be on the top. So I think, without further ado, we're going to get started on building this blacksmith. Are we ready? Let's get on with building the blacksmith. We are building this beautiful blacksmith in the middle of the forest after one of my favorite D&D NPCs in mine and my friends campaign. We have been on a bit of a journey, and we've gotten a couple of NPCs to help us, but by far our favorite is a little dwarf who just loves to fight, and his name is Jürgen. Now sadly, Jürgen is dead. He has recently died. He died honorably in battle, slaying the evil bad guys that we were having to fight. But I wanted to tell a story in this world, and this is going to be Jürgen's home, where he retires. He's a man fueled by fire, fueled by blood, and as he gets older and his body withered and deteriorated, he wanted to continue what he loved most, which was fighting the evils of the realms. So, because he couldn't fight himself, he set up a blacksmith. He learned to forge his own weapons and craft the most powerful, most deadliest axes and blades possible. And then he could distribute them out to those who need to fight on again. And that is my little story behind this build. This is why it's kind of lost in a little forest outside the keep. This is where Jürgen lives. He's resided, he's retired and down, and he has put up his helmet to rest. Provide weapons for the next to fight the evil goblins and dark wizards that are endangering the realms. So, what do you think? A little fun story for this build. I'm really excited. I love this build. It is almost finished. It is coming together so nicely. And we've done some little bits in it that I'm really excited to talk about in a second. But let's finish the time lapse and we'll get into it. Here we are, Jürgans Blacksmith. I love this thing. Look at it. Oh, it's so cool. I am pretty happy with this. It's not finished. There's still some more details to do, but this is the bare bones, the basic bit of this build. One thing I want to point out, I'm going to set it to day, but look at this texturing on the pale thatched walls. You can see it's so much better at day, and with the sun beaming over there, making the shadows. Oh my God. This is something that, like, loads of professional builders do. And I probably have not done it to the best standard, but I am so happy. Look, you can see the shadows with the shaders, but like obviously the light is reflecting, and like this is where like the sun would be hitting the most, so that's like really pale white, and then it like fades out and it gets like darker at the top. Let me know what you think of this. Let me know. I don't know if it's particularly great. I've never done something like this before. This is my first attempt, so I would love feedback. I would love to hear what you guys think of it. Oh, of course it rains. Oh, I hate it when it rains. But yeah, this is the first time I have tried something like this. I want to try it some more. So let me know what you think, because I'm kind of giddy about it. I'm so happy. I want to get better at this. I want to get better at building. And this is a small step forward, I think. Before we get into doing some of the texturing on these stone brick walls, I just want to quickly write the sign. There we go, Jürgans Blacksmith. It's officially named, it's officially set. This is good old Jürgans Blacksmith. He was awesome. He was the best NPC we had running around with us. I loved him. He just wanted to fight anything for a good fight. We are going to quickly do some texturing on the walls. I want to add some cracked stone, some cobblestone, and just really like crack it up a little bit. Okay, there we go. Sweet. So we've just gotten a little bit of texture in. We've got to see cracked stones everywhere, just to give it a little bit of detail. Texture up a little bit is always nice. I kind of want to add some moss to it as well, so I might come back to that and add some moss and stuff. And what we're just going to quickly do is we are just going to quickly add in some little decorations. So let's start with leather there and flick it down. Nice. And then I want one here. And then we just kind of want some chains hanging down from it. So on this one, go one, and I'm going to use a waxed green one, because below it is going to be a hanging azalea leaf. So it just looks like the vines are growing up the chain, which looks kind of cool. And then here, very simply, we're going to use a lantern. Cool. There we go. So we've got a nice little light in, and then we've used a little oak block there, just kind of make it look like the light is beaming, making it a little bit brighter. In fact, I might... Yeah, it looks like it's glowing a little bit. That's kind of cool. And what we can do, we can... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That is terrifying. No. Bad creeper. Bad creeper walking out of our brand new build. That is... We are going to get the actual furnace in place. This is where it's going to be. So we can chunk this out, and then we'll stick the fire in there. Awesome. That looks pretty good. Lights up the room a little bit as well, which is always nice. So we want shelves here. We'll put a lantern there. That is meant to look like it's holding it down. So you got to imagine there'd be a second one here. But here, I'm going to put a little pot. And you can see we've got a little sword on it. Little pottery sherd that we got in the episode when we went and collected the dogs. So a couple episodes back, I actually really want to go and do some more excavating of some trail ruins. So, you know, I'm excited that we've got this in place. But we've now got to be careful. We can't go willy-nilly punching around. Here we go. So we're just gonna... where do I want it? Do I want it along this wall? It would fill it out, although I feel like here could be quite nice. I think that's where we're going to have the oil. I think that looks alright. The furnace looks good. We've got the little oil to quench it. I don't quite know how it works. Me and my dad used to watch Forged in Fire as a kid, and I think when like you put it in the forge, it like kilns it a little bit and it makes it a little bit crusty. Not crusty. I think the oil seals it in together. You have to like dip it in the oil to quench the heat, so it like all binds together like a sudden like charge. I am not knowledgeable on weapon making, blade making, furnacery, so if you have an understanding of this, let me know down below how it works, because that will be really helpful and really cool to know actually. So we've got a little armor stand there. We will get back to this bit shortly. We're not going to talk about it right now, but just keep that in mind for later, right? Nice. So that is the front, the lower level, all done and dusted. I'm happy with this actually. This looks pretty good. It's pretty dark and gloomy, but also like very industrial and furnacey, and like Jürgen is cooking it all up in here. So I'm happy with it. We just need to move on up to the upstairs. This is going to be the next bit. This is very empty. It is very bland, and we are just going to literally blitz through this, make it quite speedy. So I'm going to set up my camera account, and we are going to get onto building up here. 3, 2, 1, let's go! Okay, here we are. Welcome on in to Jürgans Blacksmith. It is all finished. It is all complete. We have done the final touches. This place is really cutely nestled in between these two builds. I've only just noticed it. I really actually quite like it. Obviously, we're going to dense this forest out, make it like big and foresty and stuff, but I like it so far. I like what it looks like. This might be one of my favorite houses I've ever built. It's so small and cute. I love it. So take a quick look. We're going to very briefly go over everything. I have added in some little mossy bits to overgrow it a little bit. We have of course done all the extra little details. I really love these bits, and we have got the inside looking awesome, really nice in here. But the main bit that we have just recapped and done is inside the actual house. Let's take a look into the interior upstairs, and it's a cozy little home. It's so cozy. I love it. We've got little pictures up here of like the journeys he's been on. We've got a little plant. We've got a nice little cozy couch for Jürgen to sit on and ponder about his day. We've got a nice little fireplace upstairs as well, so that's all linked up to one. So down below is the smeltery as well. But yeah, whilst we're up here, this is the upstairs, this is the bedroom, Jürgen's bed. It's kind of simple up here. Just got a little couple of desks over here. Look out the window. The windows are made of trapdoors, so you can't really see out of them very well, but it looks nice from outside. That's kind of the aim of this. So they've got nice little windows and stuff, and then this is the big window. I really like the plants. We got some warped roots here, which is kind of cool. Nice little view over to the big train station with the bar. Probably Jürgen's favorite bar down there. He'd go there often. Yeah, it's cozy. It's simple. There's nothing crazy in here. It's just simple. He's a simple man. Okay, we've got a nice little desk here as well. Yeah, it's just cozy. It's nothing crazy. And I just like the openness. We've got the hanging chains and all that. So very happy with how this has come out. We've got this armor stand. Now, at the very beginning of the video, we went and got ourselves the rib armor trim. Now, I'm going to quickly duplicate it because I don't want to have to go and venture out and get another one. So let's quickly go and figure out how to duplicate it. Duplicate you. 7 fucking diamonds. Lord have mercy. Oh my goodness. Right, Dick Turpin. We've got our 7 diamonds. Robin thieving bastard. Jeez. God, you're expensive. There we go. Nice. We've duplicated the rib armor trim, so I'm happy. I would love for your guys' feedback on this build. This has actually been a blast to do, and I'm so happy with how it's come out. But I'd love to hear like your feedback and stuff, because I like all the little details I've tried adding, especially with the light sources. I want to try and implement that more. I really do like that. I'm a big fan. I really like it. It's like just a picturesque house, and I think once the forest is around it, oh boy, this place is going to be awesome. We're going to name it Jürgen's Helmet. There we go. 1 XP point for that. And then we'll take it over here. Now, this is where it comes really cool with actions and stuff. If I add the rib armor trim to a leather cap, it becomes a Viking helmet. And that is what Jürgen, the big boy himself, would be wearing. Let's stick it here. Boom. There we go. Sat nicely on the desk is Jürgen's helmet, which he has sadly had to retire, because the legend himself, Jürgen, he sadly passed. He heroically stood and fought for us, and now he resides epically in his house. One last journey Jürgen went on, and his legacy will be remembered forever. I am so thrilled with today's build, today's project. It is awesome. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. This looks awesome. Let me know what you guys think of it. It's expanding on from the castle project. This is being one of my favorite projects of all time. It's just something fun and exciting to do before we start work on the shopping district up on top of the mountain, which I'm very excited for, by the way. I cannot wait for that, but I'm settling here for now, enjoying this before we move to the shopping district. So I think hopefully in the next episode, I keep saying this, but we're going to move towards doing the actual forest. I'm just a bit nervous for the forest, if I'm being honest. I don't really know what I want from it, what it's going to look like. So let me know some suggestions down below, some tree ideas. It was one of the big things that I wanted to do when we started this project almost a year ago now. And still learning, still trying to adapt, still trying to learn lots of new build techniques like this shadowing and light source. You know, that's something I wanted to try in this build, and texturing, really going crazy with the texturing. So, you know, Jürgans Blacksmith. I missed that goofy guy. We are going to wrap up today's video there. I hope you did enjoy. A massive thank you for watching. And if you've watched all the way to the end, clearly you enjoyed it. Clearly you want to see more videos by me on this world or any of the upcoming projects we have talked about. So make sure you subscribe down below, the video a like, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye, my fellow adventurers.